A beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight we start the week with the first of a two-game set between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Walker Buehler gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he could throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates. Toronto.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game. Dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
1-1 the count. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first, but foul. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Davis. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Davis, the 5'8" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, Dero. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's another 1-2. And a swing and a misses. They got him with the slider there, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Just underway here in Southern California. That misses 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Outside and low, 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Ready now, number 13, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 44.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-1. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Fastball well outside.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Guerrero at second. Gurriel at first. 2 out in the inning. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
So stepping in, Reese McGuire, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Three runs already home here. And that's over. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first at Dodger Stadium. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays. Eric Moore will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
So coming to the plate, Corey Seager. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. On the year, Seager carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Grichuk on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
2 out, nobody on. smoke toward third. Guerrero fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Dodgers nothing. At the plate, Devin Travis. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Despite possessing some of the nastiest stuff in the big leagues, Buehler just has not been able to put together the pieces the way I'm sure he'd like to. It's been a disappointing year for him.
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger is camped under this one. One down.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
So one away here with the bases empty, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Ball one.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
And it's 1-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Stepping in now, Eric Moore. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Castilla. And the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 3-0. Digging in now, Cody Bellinger. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Turner.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. In now, Justin Turner. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. Chopped now to short. Can they get two? Fielded cleanly. And that's out number one.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
At the plate, Max Muncy, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Has a look, now the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Bellinger leads off second with one gone in the inning. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's Jock Peterson now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. He pulls into third safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
At the plate, number 16, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. Runners are at second and third with one down. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Hit to short. Gurriel is there, Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only one run.
Now at the plate, Walker Buehler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Ball one. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Ready with the 2-0. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as it beat the throw to first. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Digging in to try it again, Freddie Castilla, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Gurriel has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So striding in, Travis Jankowski. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The right fielder, Travis Jankowski.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And that misses 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
When a guy's featuring big time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Into the box, Jonathan Davis, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
The 2-2 started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Coming to the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The batter, number 13.
So 1 away in the Toronto third. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Jankowski on second. Davis at first. 1 gone. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. The 0-1 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. First and second now, 1 man out. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground towards second. The second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Blue Jays held in check, but they still lead it 3-2. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year, Corey Seager, settles in to start things out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. He pulls this one into right. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now is Anthony Rendon.
As it's grounded sharply to first.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sharp ground ball to third. And there are two away now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Justin Turner.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Ready with the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Two outs here with a runner at third. Hit on the ground to short. Gurriel has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for LA. They trail 3-2. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for Toronto.
Settling in now, Rowdy Tellez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Hit hard up the middle. Turner has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Coming to the plate now, Reese McGuire, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Lays off 1-0. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now in the box, Devin Travis flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
1-2.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 1-0. Grounded weakly to the left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Max Muncy.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Muncy is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Another 0-2 home. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. Digging for second now goes Peterson. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Stepping in now, number 16, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Tellez camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
The pitcher, number 21, Walker Buehler.
Stepping into the box, Walker Buehler, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set, and the pitch. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. The 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Peterson at second with 2 down. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. In the air now out to left field. Richard on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They're down 3-2. Ready for another chance. Eric Moore. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Eric Moore.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3. Travis Jankowski will be next. And an early birthday gift as he swings and misses at ball 4.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Seager ranging up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Travis Jankowski.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Travis Jankowski next. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so
49.
I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Digging in once again, Jonathan Davis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And the slider misses low and away here. It's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now a move over to first. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit in the air to center field. Castilla has it in his tracks. And the inning is over. One left for Toronto. They're up 3-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers offense so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than one hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Freddie Castilla. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-2. Swing and a looper to left. Grichuk has it in his sights. He's got it one away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty. One man out. 3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-1. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Standing in now, Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. And he lays off again, ball 3.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Ready for another shot now, Cody Bellinger. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Jankowski, but this will land untouched. Seager over at second. Rendon on at first with 2 down. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Still a 3-2 ball game. Caleb Ferguson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 64, Caleb Ferguson.
Now at the plate, number 13, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Rowdy Tellez will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Two and two.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
So a full count now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Striding into the box, Reese McGuire. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
1-2. Here it comes. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Bouncer up the middle. Seager takes it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Next for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
In now, Jock Peterson. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Weak roller right side. And that's the second out.
Now batting, number 16.
Digging in, number 16. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Nope.
3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, D-Row, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Alex Verdugo will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Alex Verdugo.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Flipped out the other way towards short. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, Freddie Castilla.
As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail 3-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Dylan Floro is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51, Dylan Floro.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Devin Travis, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Travis.
First delivery to him on the way. Right on the inside, Black with a slider, laid off but called to strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-2. This is foul right side. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Count remains full. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Morgan.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Here's the 3-1. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Travis Jankowski. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
The 0-1 on its way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Blue Jays held in check, but they still lead it 3-2. Blaine Hardy gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 36, Blaine Hardy.
Stepping in, Corey Seager. He singled his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line.
Heading after it is Jankowski.
And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Standing in, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A wave and a miss made him reach. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off. The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 4 for 11. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Sharp ground ball to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Dodgers down in order. They're down 3-2. Kenley Jansen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Leading off the inning, Jonathan Davis, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0 home is taken high above the zone. Now the 2-0. Catches the inside corner for a strike.
1 strike.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will be next. Three-two pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Davis gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peterson on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Fouled off. One out and a runner on second base. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Rowdy Tellez will be next. Another full count pitch on its way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 21 for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Now batting, number 44.
Standing in now, Rowdy Tellez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots. And now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Still only one out in the inning. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Stepping into the box, Reese McGuire. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Cut fastball inside. Ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin.
Number 76
Travis.
takes the
Your
mound as
attention,
he's
please.
been called upon to pitch.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 76.
Devin Travis will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. From the stretch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. In his career, Travis brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. Second and third here, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. In at second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Stepping up now, Rendell Grichuk, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Teoscar Hernandez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 37, Teoscar Hernandez.
Too low, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Grichuk, the runner at second with 1 away.
That's
2 balls and no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And they're not going to get him at third, so runners at second and third now with only 1 gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Travis Jankowski.
In now, Travis Jankowski. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Now, Ross Stripling enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Jonathan Davis will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only one out. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's set. Now the pitch. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Runners at the corners, two men out. A ball and 2 strikes now. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
In now, number 13, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. Looking to leave him loaded. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Popped him up. Muncy is under it. And that's the third out. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 9 and the Dodgers 2. Sam Gaviglio is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Sam Gaviglio.
So striding forward now, Justin Turner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
High in the air down the right field line. Jankowski on his horse, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Travis fields it cleanly. And a bit of a higher throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Max Muncy. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One and one. Here it comes. 2 balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, Jock Peterson. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And that's in there, 2-1. The 2-2. Fouled away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Number 16 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. So nothing happening this time around. Ninth inning coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 9-2. Standing in, Rowdy Tellez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Number 44.
First offering on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Misses up and in. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Castilla coasts under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Digging in and looking for more, Devin Travis. He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's on his horse. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Tepera, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Digging in, number 16, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The 0-1. 1-1. The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Number 45 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 45.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. 261 the average coming into action here. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. On the ground to the left side. To his left, Guerrero. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Freddie Castilla.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Freddie Castilla. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Richard sprinting after it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming in the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Toronto Blue Jays posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Eric Moore pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.